Wọ́n sì ní gbà nínú ràn mí kankan. Nínú gbogbo ọdún pátá. Òfin méjìlá gbà ọdún.
Jìnnìjìnnì ọmọ alàlújá ti fọwọ́ òkun lílẹ̀, kábíyèsí ti wàjà. Bó bá dọrú lónìí, mo fẹ́ kó o lọ rèé kógun jà wọ́n lókè ọba. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ rí èdè ẹnu wọn?
Ṣé ìkọ̀rí bàbá ńlá kú bàbá rẹ̀ ò sọ fún ọ wípé wọn kì í kógun jà òkè mẹ́fù?
Tó bá jẹ́ méjìlá ẹ̀yọ́ sọ kejìlá àmọ́.
Mo ṣe tó ti wọ́n tẹ̀mí ìnílẹ̀ tó kẹ́mẹ̀fù. Báyìí ni wọ́n fi kú gbọ́dọ̀ pa ọba Adéyíká àtolórí ogun.
Wọ́n ìjọba ń dìbò iṣẹ́ ogun táwọn bàbá ńlá kún bàbá mi ṣe.
Ó lè torí yín bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàpọ̀ gbogbo rẹ̀ lójú. Tẹni tí ó kú ó kú, tẹni tí ó kú ó kú.
Àwọn tó wọ́n sì sùn tó ní tàbọ̀ wà wọ̀ náà jẹ iná rẹ̀ níṣu.
Lónìí, sọ́la.
Èmi mo rán ni sí ọ pé bọ́ ọba ń bọ̀ kó o ṣe níwọ nìkan ṣe. Kọlù olórí ogun ni ó. Ẹ ń bá yára nínú yín lògùn ó pè wọ́n fi ọba ń pa.
Yes, Yoruba epics are not slowing down. If you don't like it, go to court. The latest one in the long line of Yoruba epics to hit our screens is here in Warlord Olori Ogun. It stars the usual suspects. You know them. They are the same ones in all the movies. But for the uninitiated, I will mention a few of their names. Odunlade Adekola, Muyiwa Ademola, Fathia Balogun, Toyin Yekini Ibrahim Itele, Femi Adebayo Salani. You know them. They are the same ones in all the films. Generally, like you would expect, it has the same feel like all the many others we've seen. It is more or less the same story about an oppressor. There has to be an oppressor because who else would be trying to escape from? In this case, the oppressor is played by Muyiwa Ademola. He is a tyrant, a power-hungry king. The synopsis from film 1 says that when a tyrant bound to a bloodthirsty spirit tightens his grip on the land through slavery, a fearless challenger rises, unleashing a storm of blades, betrayal, and supernatural fury in the fight to reclaim freedom and destiny. Does this ring a bell? I think it has to. Like I said, it's the same playbook. As usual, as we've come to expect from this kind of movies, there are a lot of stunts, swords clashing, people being punched left and right, blood splattering everywhere. It's in abundance here, of course. Even the one thing that sells cannot be caught short, if you know what I mean. There's something else that I noticed here in the very first scene of the trailer. It's the use of AI. I mean, this is AI, right? Let me know in the comments if you think it is, but it looks very much like it. AI is fast gaining acceptance across the world in different fashions. And like I mentioned when I talked about this film, Thicker Than Water, Nollywood is at a very crucial point where it needs to regulate this thing because Hollywood has had that conversation. It was the basis of the strike that he had recently. They've come to certain compromise and understanding regarding the use of AI in film. And I think the sooner Nollywood starts to have that conversation, the better for all of us. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just think it needs to be regulated. So what this trailer has just done is just remind me of that conversation, and I'm using this opportunity to push for it again. Something else about this trailer that I found interesting is the character played by Toyin. She is a warrior, but I believe she's female in this role, but you can see that her character exudes masculine energy. So while I believe she's the ruler of her community, I don't exactly understand what is going on, is whether she's passing for a man, because everything about this character just exudes masculine energy. You can see it for yourself. She gives both the king of the other people, played by Muyiwa, and his enforcer, played by Odunlade, she gives them a run for their money. Pretty much tough time. I believe she's one of these characters that will not just be a footer and walk over. She makes them put their money where their mouth is. And it leads to some of the most intriguing shots in this trailer. The movie is coming to cinemas November 28th. Will you be watching? It is my understanding that epic films like this have their audience, very dedicated audience. So I don't think they need any convincing. But for you sitting on the fence, do you think you'll check it out? If you liked Jagun Jagun, if you liked King of Thieves, if you liked a couple of the other many ones that have come out, Lishabi and all the others, then you definitely like this one. It has all of the elements you've come to expect from these kind of movies, so you will not be disappointed here. But if you did not like those movies that I've just mentioned, then you definitely want to send this one out. If you are sitting on the fence and looking for something to convince you, this might be your first foray. Personally, I don't think these films miss. They continue to serve what their audience love. And to a large extent, I actually enjoy them. So if you are sitting on the fence, this might just be the push you needed to go see it. November 28th in cinemas. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.